Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chatty Lads.
Yeah, boy.
It's episode 2 of our stupid, funny podcast that people watched, which I'm actually surprised at.
How many people?
How many people? We got like 10 people.
I could have sworn.
We got 10. We got like.
I could have sworn it was like 25.
No. We got like. We got like 6 likes, and like 4 out of those 6 people were our friends.
Research.
Are you actually gonna find the podcast?
Oh my god, the interrogation, hell yes.
Oh, that's the best video, right?
55.
55 people watched it, but I think that might be to do with people watching it over a long period of time. Because like each view like counts for like so many minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, something like that. So it might have just been like 20 people or something. But anyway, welcome back to our funny podcast.
Yeah.
And over the time that we did our last... Jesus Christ, what did you do?
Oh.
You broke the flute!
Wait, I don't...
No!
Wait, no, I didn't.
We had a funny...
It just attached.
We had a funny flute.
Oh.
We had a flute.
I had a snap.
Oh, thank God.
I died.
I was going to say we had a flute, but we have a flute for this podcast. Max is going to...
Alright. Oh god, hold on.
Very nice. Your favourite thing is flute. That's what I've learned from...
Yeah, it's great.
It is great.
Great comedy.
Anyway, welcome back. What's happened recently was Christmas and the New Year.
No, I thought it was Easter, mate. What?
Yeah, I mean, that's what Tesco thinks.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with like Tesco, they're like, "Ah, Christmas is over. Time for
Yeah,
Easter."
it turns into Boxing Day and like
Such a joke.
candles are out because it's Valentine's Day like in 2 years.
I honestly, I always forget about Valentine's Day. Probably because I'm alone at the moment, Max. And I'm trying desperately. Help me, please. My life is an existential crisis.
Oh, but Alex, you're the best human in the world.
Shut up!
We'll be right back.
It plays like the,
The more you know.
Yeah.
After Alex, your description.
The more you know, Alex beats Max off camera. Guys, it's official. I don't actually like Max. I'm his boss, and if he doesn't do what I say, I don't feed him for the next week. Isn't that right, Max?
No, definitely. Is that good?
You shut your nice piano rendition. So Christmas happened. What did you do over Christmas, Max? What was the Christmassy things that you did?
Well, I
Killed my dog.
I don't have a dog.
I killed your dog.
There's nothing ready to kill. But okay.
No, what did you do over Christmas?
Wow.
I ate Christmas pudding.
I had my uncle round, yeah, that was pretty good.
Uncle Dave.
Uncle Bob.
Is it really Uncle
Yeah.
Bob? Have I met Uncle Bob?
Probably not, no.
This sounds really weird. Have I met Uncle Bob? I
also
bet
had
you have, mate.
my uncle, another uncle,
It's just uncles.
and his wife, girlfriend, I'm not even sure.
You can't tell at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I texted you yesterday and I was like, oh, we should record the podcast today, and then you were like, no, I've got family and things coming over. I honestly, for New Year's for us, for my family, you're just like smacking it in your hand. But like New Year's for us, like we barely ever do anything. Like we'll sit in, like what we did on New Year's night, Old Year's night. Did I call it New Year's Eve?
Old Year's night.
That's what people call it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
People call it Old Year's night.
Old Year's night.
Yeah, Old Year's night. Are you seriously telling me you hadn't heard of Old Year's night?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Old Year's night.
Old Year's night, because it's the old year, and it's the night of that old year. Some people say Old Year's night, some people say New Year's Eve. But I think Old Year's night sounds better because it's more English. I haven't heard an American or an Aussie say Old Year's night.
Well, yeah, because they're American.
Yeah.
They'd say burger as burg because they want to make it short.
I'll get my bird!
Excuse me, can I get a burger from Wendy's? It's probably very stereotypical.
I'll get burgers from Wendy's. Yeah, but like, I met some American people, and they don't think of us as like big Monty Python characters with giant teeth. And we don't walk around saying, eggs on toast! We don't do that. Because it's like, your stereotypes are just dumb.
Would you like some tea?
The thing is with Americans, they love British people. Like, some Americans, or like Chris's family, like, every time I go over, they're just like, Alex, what's going on, man? And I'm like, that's what I'm like, hey, what's going on? I feel like Chris is going to kill me now if he hears this. He's like, you're taking the mick out of my family. I'm like, I'm not, I love your family.
Okay.
Talking about Aussies, I was talking to Seb recently from Stepmates. Love the boys at Stepmates. They're all very funny guys. If you haven't heard of Stepmates before, if you haven't seen their show,
check them out.
Please check them out because they really deserve more love on the platform. Mark is the guy who does all the voice work. You know, he's a super funny guy. I've only talked to them a few times. I haven't like met them face to face or anything, but they are a lovely bunch of guys. And I do want to address something, which I'm really embarrassed about, honestly. Well, you know, when I first started drawing fan art for them, and I was going away, just making all these different things. I was like, oh, here's Gav, and here's all these different things, and then I drew all three of them, and then I drew. I didn't draw Scott. Scott is one of the guys who does the podcast with them.
Yeah.
And I accidentally drew Brendan, who is a guy who works with them and does like some voiceover stuff. He did the voice of Uber Steve, I think. Oh, and he does some stuff with them. But it's like I got them so confused because they did like this little skit on Instagram, I think. And I think it was like Pass Me a Dart, I think it was. I think I've shown you that. It was like Mark's walking around, he's asking people for cigarettes. And I found that really funny, and I was like, Brendan must be the one who does the podcast with them. Because when I first started listening to them, I didn't necessarily like listen out for names. I was just like, oh, okay, this is just going along. So I got Brendan and Scott confused, and I drew Brendan instead of Scott on the thing, and I was like, oh, happy birthday, happy 5th Stepmate's birthday. And then they were talking on their podcast, they were like, what has he done? He drew, like, they found it funny. They found it funny, and then I'm sending them tweets, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. I felt like such an idiot. And I remember listening to the podcast, and Chris was with me, and he just, like, busted into laughter. It was just one of the funniest things. It was just like, oh, no, you drew the wrong person. I'm like, oh, God, I'm just like, I feel like an idiot, and no one's going to work with me ever again, so...
Well, it's not that bad. At least you've been on the podcast for your work.
Yeah.
And they appreciate your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, at least they weren't laughing in your face like, ha!
No,
you did it wrong!
They are super nice guys.
Yeah.
And also they sent me some stuff in the post, which I'm super happy about. Because I think it's nicer to get stuff like that rather than... Max, stop doing that with your face. Naughty boy, I'm going to smack you silly. Where is this going? No, we've just gone off into tangents.
Yeah.
But I was originally gonna do some voice stuff with them. Gonna do some voiceover work. Voicing one of the extras in one of their episodes. Can you stop messing around with the flute? Oi! We shouldn't be allowed to do, but there's gonna be like someone like going to sleep listening to
it. Just hear you screaming.
Okay.
Shut up!
It's a good thing that I wasn't like close to the mic. I'd just be like, oi! And you just turned around. It's like, is anyone there? Like, like the neighbours would just be like, oh my god. You thought that I was like rustling outside, but there's like a cardboard box behind me, and I'm like, my chair's like brushing against it, so it's just making like this weird noise. Someone was expecting like an ASMR thing, like before. Hey guys, welcome back to this. Hey, I've always found ASMR like so creepy.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, it comes up on my feed. It's just like, you know what's the weirdest thing? It's like, I was talking to Jess about this, what I found so funny. She was like, no, there's a real thing that exists that
Mukbang.
there is. No. Mukbang is really creepy.
Yeah.
Mukbang is, oh my god.
It's just people eating.
Oh, it's people eating McDonald's and they're just like... They're like giant slugs. Oh, that actually makes me sick to the stomach. Honestly. You know when you eat, like, food like egg and bacon and stuff? And then you get, like, the weird, like, muskiness in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Oh, but it makes you feel sick. Like that. I have that when I, like, think about that sort of thing.
Okay.
I don't do it regularly, but whenever it gets put in my head, I'm like, I don't want to think about some fucking 30-odd fat man sitting there with his McDonald's meal, chewing it down into my ears.
You know what we should do?
ASMR style. That's disgusting.
We should do mukbang podcast style.
No.
So they can,
no, Max!
So they can only hear.
We're not doing
They
mukbang!
can't see us.
Yes.
How stupid would that be?
We should just be like, instead of just like eating food, we should like get like sand in a bag, like wet sand,
Oh, yeah,
and like put it near the
mush it.
microphone, and like burp every so often, just go,
This is a tasty... I love it, man.
don't you love the delicious taste of a good meaty burger? Don't you love the... You know what, Russia, they have like this burger it's a black burger.
Oh, yeah.
It's a charcoal grilled burger. And I'm like, on one hand, I like the sound of that. Hear me out. I like the sound of that, but I also... You're really tempted. But I hate the sound of that also. Because it's like... On one hand, it's like, I get to have like a nice, like, cooked taste in my mouth. On the other hand, it's like, I don't want it to taste like coal. I don't want to be eating coal with meat in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, no. I think, was it in, like, Burger King's? I can't remember. They did a similar thing with the Spider-Man 3 promotional material. Like, there was a thing with, like, get the new symbiote burger. Only this price at Burger King. When I was a kid, I was terrified of Venom from the Spider-Man 3 movie.
I mean, fair enough. That was pretty terrifying.
I was scared. Honestly, I went to go see that with... I think I went to go see that with my dad and my cousin. A nice little musical rendition while things go underway. I can't play the piano. My sister, when she was younger, she used to be really good at the piano. When I was a kid, I learned how to do the piano, but now I've completely forgotten. You've been able to do the piano for years. Max, I want you to rendition a theme song for us. The next time we do a podcast, I want you to do a live recording each time, and you have to get it perfect. And if you don't, I will beat you over the head with a cane. That's Max, that's someone else's theme song.
God damn, no.
It's Crazy Frog. Do you remember Crazy Frog? Yeah, I remember.
That's amazing.
Crazy Frog Racer. I gave you Crazy Frog Racer.
Yeah.
Crazy Frog was so big. Just moving it slowly. I remember when Crazy Frog was like massive. You'd go to like the arcade and you'd have like 20 Crazy Frog toys like in the machine.
Yeah.
I remember my cousin showed it to me when he was like 13 or 14. He showed me the Crazy Frog music video and he was like, "Look, it's Willy's out." And I thought it was the funniest thing.
You can hear how much noise that's going to make.
Oh, you can hear that. Can we get a sicko mode or a mo bumper? I said this earlier, but what is with the sicko mode meme?
I don't know.
It is really funny.
Funny and stupid.
The Polar Express meme is something that I've wanted for ages because the Polar Express was such a goofy movie.
Yeah.
And the way... Honestly, it's like the Rockstar motion capture people were just like, let's just make a movie. Except it wasn't them. But the motion capture in that film is just ridiculous. Tom Hanks plays everybody.
Does he actually?
He does. He did the mocap for the little boy.
Damn.
So you got a grown man.
Would you like Mobama or...
Would you like Mobamba or Sicko Mode? It's me, Peter Griffin, doing the Mobamba or the Sicko Mode. Hey kids, do you want a big epic Mobamba or a big epic Sicko Mode? Very nice.
Thank you and goodbye.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.